Hello everyone, and I was a bit higher voice. I did that for this video. I'm not trying to be cynical or anything like that, not trying to be mean or anything, I'm just giving you my pure out there, pure and simple thoughts of what's going on here within my title. I don't really make, too much videos about YouTube drama. I did about a year and a half ago with the whole sandpaper thing. I thought that was horrible. But there's a lot of controversy that's came out recently about some YouTubers, and I'm kind of I'm just don't care for it. I don't want to think about that. Just put it aside. Or at least I feel like my word contributes nothing, and it may be true as a whole. Hey, Nimi. My cat's here. Oh, I'm very tired right now. A long day. But whatever. But recently, here on YouTube, one of the biggest channels of all on YouTube for like the last several years, since 06 or 07, I would say 08, 2008 or 9, BFvsGF, also / prank versus prank on YouTube. They're one of the top tier most successful and subscribed YouTubers, and they're some of the most notable and famous people all on YouTube. And their prank videos are legendary, and they're a phenomenal couple as we see them. About Friday, I think it was, it was Friday, and I'll link down the video if it's still up. I think it is. Hopefully so. I think it is, yeah. Well, it is. I'll link it below. But in the video, they said, for a bit of history from my standpoint, I've been watching them since I remember when I did subscribe to them. I remember subscribing to them January 2014. I've been watching them for 2 full years at this point. I was aware of their existence for about half a year before then. I'm like, oh yeah, I know who they are. I've seen a couple of their videos, never really cared that much. My sister showed me them, and I subscribed to them. I really love their videos ever since. So yeah, being attached to them, watching them very much daily, kind of religiously, because I'm a big fan of theirs. To hear that they're stopping, and to hear that they're splitting up, and like Jesse, he said he's going to New York, and Gina is staying in her hotel place with the cats there in Philadelphia. Hearing that and hearing them talk about reasons why they're doing this, how YouTube is taking over their life, it's like the sad, unfortunate truth is being told right in front of you. Like how they said it is very much like hearing your mom and dad breaking up. And for many people, you could probably relate to that. I never had that luxury. I never had that sad tragedy. My parents have been together my whole life. Thankfully, I still my mom and dad. Still love each other, thankfully. And still with my family, of course. But it hurts so immensely bad. As a fan, it just tragically hurts so much. And to see them say, you know what, this has gotten to the point where it's ruining our lives. It's like, to me, there's two sides to this, at least. There's a side that says, I know how destructive this is. I know how much something like this can get in control of your life. I know how far this can really go, and I know how I don't really know. I'm not that. I am very attached to YouTube. I'm attached to watching it. I just upload whenever I feel like it. That's my just way. But for them, they do this every day, and I think I think we got starting this year. They say they take one of the days of the week off, which is totally understandable for any fan. It's this is eating your brains out. Okay, we gotta edit it this night, upload it by the morning, and then start vlogging and keep cameras keep charging. All that I can really see all that eating them alive, and they'll be like, you know what, this is so friggin' much. Are we doing this because we love it? Do we genuinely love each other? Are we doing this for the fans? I was like, oh, that's really starting to eat at them. And at that point, I can really feel why they are quitting. But on the other hand, I don't want them to. I refuse to hear it. It's hurtful. It's really upsetting, and it really does feel like your parents are splitting up. Or like I said before, I've never had that in my life. No, and I want to hear that. That's a horrible thing to hear. And I have some very, very close friends of mine in my life to hear that their parents are broken up. I think about 2 friends who do. Not with them anyways. Right here for privacy's sake. And it hurts. It's like I understand why, and I get it. Why they're stopping it, and it's unfortunate, and it sucks so deeply much for them. And yet, like I said before, like I was going to lead to, on the other side, it's like I don't want to hear it. It's sad. It's like we're such fans. I want to keep watching. I want to do this forever. I want to do this, but it's like, are we just loving the content, or do we love these videos because of who they are? And that's where the line really starts to show. It's a question of making the videos and the consistency and the daily uploading and all that. And it really just hurts so deeply much. They're not just here that this great couple on YouTube here that you love and you grow up for the next few years and you idolize, and you hear that it's like, hey, we're breaking apart, we're not doing this anymore. It's like it feels like the world is ending for you. It hurts so much, and I don't know what to say. I really just, to me it's more than depressing. And I know the fact here on YouTube, YouTubers come and go. YouTubers lose their fame, and some of them reach to a certain high of their height. All of that type of stuff that's going on in YouTube daily beginning since 2005. I know that. I've been on YouTube since 2007. I created my account here on YouTube in 2009. I've been watching since 2007. And to see so many YouTubers come and go and losing their fame, it's like, alright, we've had some big ones, like, I remember hearing when some of the earlier days of YouTube, some YouTubers never really care for, like, I'm pretty sure some of you guys remember the YouTuber, terribly annoying Fred. He had a point where he exploded here on YouTube, and he just kind of faded away. Ray William Johnson, from like 2009 or a bit like that, to like 2011 or 12, it's like he stopped. It's like some of the big. It just proves how real YouTube is for me, or any of us. And it's like the moment where you idolize the people you watch, and you don't think they can make an error, or well, the point where you see them make an error is like, you know what? Alright, yeah, I see that. But for them to tell you is like, you know what? YouTube is not being good anymore. It's ruining our health. It's ruining our daily stability. It's ruining all this stuff. And this isn't just people doing it for the sake of them loving it. It's the way these people, big YouTubers, like mostly talk about BFvsGF here, they're so famous. More than 5 million subscribers. More than 6 or 7 at least on both channels. BFvsGF, I think, around has 8 million subscribers, and Prank vs. Prank has like 10 or 12 million, I believe. But seriously, they were friggin' ton of YouTube subscriptions, and it's just show that that course will just eat them alive. It's like, oh my god, look at so many people we gotta essentially deliver this to. It's like, if you don't feed the crowd what they want, they will immediately turn your back on you, and they will like, alright, they'll just bugger off and find someone else to watch. And it's all about the consistency, it's all about the speed of your upload. It's like, I cannot believe I'm gonna say this, but I want to act like a conservative. It's like I don't want to hear the facts. I don't want to hear this is ruining their lives. It's like I love them so much, I just don't want them to stop. And then when they do tell you, it's like this is ruining their lives. This is mentally screwing us over. It's like the punctuality and the speed and all this that type of stuff of YouTube and their all their material and other plans with other stuff and crossovers on the channels, and it's like they're telling us, this isn't just what we love anymore. It's become some of it's a business, and with all that type of stuff, like I said before, the subscriber count, all that. It's not just because they love it, and they do. They do love it. They probably love their subscribers more and their fan base more than anyone else. Probably along their real life friends and family. But it's the only way they make income as well. When they become so big on YouTube, they give up everything else. It's like, this is really going great for me. And when it does fail, it's, just, I'm going to tell them, if they're listening, I'm just saying, everyone, that's probably not going to happen. Lord knows that won't happen, at least. Is that, since they said they're stopping YouTube and they're not going to uploading, it's going to really, really ruin them. I'm not threatening them or anything. I'm just saying this is just a real YouTube consequence. The moment you say you're not going to stop, that you're stopping YouTube, and you have this many followers, and you're profiteering off of it, your money, all that shit you've worked for several years, and making a fan base from this, and making money, and making ad revenue, and your clothing line. Like, I know Jesse has had a clothing line before with all the prank clothing and shirts. To say it's all stopping is going to be really detrimental for them within all their paying bills that they are doing for. And if they have uploaded since, for the record, since Friday. And I have a feeling if we don't hear at least a video, like if they're not going to upload for a week at least, then it's like, to me, that really solidifies it. And yet this is BFvsGF we're talking about here. They have had almost little to no controversy behind them. They're known for pulling good, understandable, moderate pranks. Like, they're funny and they're good and they're extreme within their own rights. But they're not too extreme, like, we're going to rob a bank store, like what recently happened with some other YouTubers, or some crazy stuff like that. It's like, they're not too extreme with what they do. I'm getting really upset right now. It's breaking my heart to hear. I don't know what's going on. And if this is helping them, and they do need time off, then I wish them the best, and I wish that they will be happy one day, and I wish they realize the big mistake they've done here. I'm not telling them what they've done wrong, but what I'm saying is that this is I'm not telling them this is a bad mistake. Anything but this is a big problem that they put themselves. It's like they're saying they're stopping YouTube, and they rely on YouTube so much. So, not just their fans, but this is, I hate to tell fans, including myself, the truth. It's like, as much as we are their fans, this is how they make their life, with money and all that stuff. And this is really gonna be good for them. It's a bit of a mistake on their part. And I hope one day they will come back and they'll say, you know what, we moved past our mistakes, and just saying, yeah, here, we uploaded again, not haven't done that in a while. I don't know. I haven't gotten this emotional. Well, I'm not getting super emotional, but it's like, I'm getting really, really warm. I'm sweating right now. And for me, this is just very upsetting. And it's a real tragedy that they're stopping YouTube. And as a whole, I will always. And if this is the end of BFvsGF, then you've had a great run. And I'm just saying, if this is the end of them, then I wish them all the best in their lives. I wish them the happiness and their continuing love and health to them both. But if it isn't, then I don't know. I won't be upset if they do come back. But I always will be hoping that there will be the original pranksters of YouTube. There'll be imitators. There's imitators. I wouldn't say they're imitators, but there's other prank channels here on YouTube, like FouseyTube and many, many others. But these are the originals. They are, to be really nerdy on you guys, they are the angry video game nerd of YouTube prank. You know, like how the AVGN was for YouTubers who now make video game content. That's how BFvsGF is for prank channels here on YouTube. They're the originators. They're the real OGs. Yeah. My final words, everyone, for this is this. Like I said, I know Gina and or Jesse won't be watching this. I doubt they will. But if this is the end, then I wish them all the love and I wish them all the health that they get. I love you both. And if this is the end, then so be it. You've had a great success here on YouTube. But if this is not the end, then I still will be here. My subscription is still loyal to you guys, and this would be for me one of the few YouTubers. If they continue on or not, my love, my hope, and my respect, and my subscription to them is undying. My loyalty is forever with them. I wish them all the luck, on or off YouTube. Until then, everyone, thank you for watching. Bye.